Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I haven't introed my videos for a little while, and I know a few of you have been messaging asking why. Basically, I've just been really ill. I've got a really bad back. Every now and again it goes completely, and I'm on some really high strength painkillers and diazepam. I was just feeling so rough. I still don't feel great, but I thought I'd show my face because I keep getting people saying, what's wrong, what's happened, why aren't you introing your videos? So I am fine, just a little bit spaced out, and I'm also in any room I can find where there aren't children homeschooling at the moment. So today I've shut myself in the lounge for 5 minutes because we are in the middle of lessons, but I needed to get this intro done. So I have got a shopping haul for you, and I've been to Aldi. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, I ask for recommendations of foods to buy because I don't go there very often, and so many of you sent me recommendations. I have posted them all, or a lot of them, over there. So I was really excited to go. So we've got 2 Aldis nearby us, and we chose to go to one of them. They're roughly the same distance away, and it was a big mistake. When we got there, it was literally like, I don't know, it looked like it had been raided. There was hardly anything on the shelves. Most of the things that you guys recommended weren't in stock, or they didn't even have tickets for, so I don't think they'd even had the stuff before. I did manage to get a few things that everyone raves about. So I got hold of the pizza bread, like Domino's fake away kind of thing. There was some chocolate that everyone raves about, and I can confirm it's really good. So it was not a good shopping experience, and I was very disappointed. The meat was yellowy looking. Like, we went to pick up some chicken breast and it was all like yellow and slimy looking, a bit grey, and the dates were awful. A lot of the things I bought were actually for the date, like today's date, or I went yesterday, they were for yesterday's date, and all the meat was for today's date. So I was like, we got some chicken thighs, but apart from that, I wasn't going to be buying any meat that was going off like today. So not a successful shopping trip, but I have managed to make a meal plan out of what I got and what I've got in my fridge, freezer and cupboard. So we'll just make do, it'll be fine. It's not the end of the world. So there might be a few freezer meals this week, but anyway, I'm going to take you through everything I've bought. At the end, I'll let you know how much I spent, and I will also take you through next week's meal plan. So we've got some romaine lettuce, 2 cucumber, which I want to say are a lot smaller than the ones I get in Tesco, a bag of sweet potatoes, some onions. I've got just 1 pack of apples because I've still got a few in the fridge. We've got some Albert Bartlett red potatoes, some bananas, a pack of oranges, some sweet mixed peppers, red seedless grapes. I also got some easy peelers as well, and we got some mushrooms, like a big pack of mushrooms. It says wonky mushrooms, but they don't look any different to normal. And the dates aren't brilliant on stuff in Aldi, I must admit. Like, this is the 20th of Jan and today is the 20th. So, I mean, they look fine, and I know with mushrooms, like, we will use them quite soon. They don't look slimy or anything, but I was not impressed with the dates either. And what I do with mushrooms or anything in a packet is I always take the like cling film off, or if you've got like lettuce, I take it out of the packet. And then I'll put like kitchen towel in with this and pop it back in the pack. But things like mushrooms, just take off the plastic and leave them in the tub, and then they don't go quite so slimy so quickly because the moisture, like the fridge dries things out and it keeps them better that way. So just a little tip in case you're wondering. I do the same with tomatoes, anything like that, like apples, carrots, anything that gets sort of condensation. I mean, they do put holes in the tomato ones, but if they don't, anything that is completely sealed and it starts to build up like moisture, take it out of the packaging and it lasts a lot longer, especially things like carrots and broccoli. I got some sweet mini peppers as well, and then we wanted chicken breast, but all the chicken breast was like a really funny colour. It's a really soon date. I mean, this is the 26th of Jan, but some of their chicken breast had a date of tomorrow on, and I was like, well, there's no way. And it didn't look a very nice colour. This looks nice and fresh, this chicken. So I actually got 3 chicken thighs, even though it wasn't exactly what I wanted. I will stop moaning in a minute. It's not that I hate Aldi, just this shop was not a successful one. 2 stuffed crust pizzas. Made sure to check these are the cheese ones this time because we've had some that have other stuff in and we weren't as keen. So I got 2 of those. I think these were on offer. They were a little bit cheaper than normal, somewhere around £1.49. So many of you recommended this, the big one, garlic bread, this Carlos takeaway. It says 30% off. I think it was £2.49 or something. Apparently this is an exact replica of like the Domino's garlic bread, so I thought I'd get one of those just because everyone said about it. I also got some of these beer battered fish fingers. They do plain battered, but I'd never seen beer battered before, so I thought I'd get 2 lots of those. They were 99p, and that would make a nice dinner with like oven chips and peas. Some Gastro southern fried chicken breast fillets. These are really nice in like a salad. I've had this for lunch a couple of times recently with just salad and like cottage cheese or like mayo. Some curry chicken balls that we've had before, and again lots of people recommended. They're very, very much like when you get, you know, when you get sweet and sour chicken balls from like the Chinese takeaway, but we always change our sweet and sour sauce for curry. Well, these are coated in curry, so they really remind us of that. They're really good to serve with like a stir fry and noodles, and it's just a little bit of that kind of fake away sort of experience. I don't know what I'm saying. I've got 2 lots of corn pieces. We are going to try and go back to having at least 1 meat-free meal a week, and I'm also very lazy, and I like the fact that corn obviously is already chopped, and if you make things like fajitas with chicken, you have to chop it up, and it's just messy and horrible, so corn's really good for that. Plus it's good not to eat so much meat now and again. I also got some skin on crispy fries. These have been raved about, so I'm really looking forward to trying them. I'm going to do them in the air fryer. I think one of you actually went so far as to say that they are the best chips they've ever tasted in their life, so I'm really hoping they live up to that. So we've just got tomato ketchup, some of the Almat washing liquid, which is £2 a bottle, and I think it's really good. It definitely rivals Surf in my opinion. I got some rigatoni pasta. I wanted just something a little bit nicer. We're having slow cooked beef ragu tomorrow because we didn't use it last week in our meal plan, so I've rolled it over, so I've got that to go with that. 2 pasta, cheese leek and ham things just to pop in the cupboard for like lunches. Some toilet rolls. I got some coffee for our Nespresso machine. Picked up another blackberry and bay candle. It's my absolute favourite, and I haven't had one for a while. I always get one when I go in Aldi. Got 2 tins of green lentils. These are for my butternut squash and lentil soup. A lot of you have asked, am I going to be filming that? I will put up the video for that because I have had so many people ask how I make it. So I'm going to do that soon. I've got 2 lots of sweet corn, again for soup. I'm either going to make a chicken noodle soup, or I've seen another one on Instagram where they blend up most of the sweet corn and then you add, I think, shredded chicken and potatoes. But I will do the recipe for that as well when I make it. Anything I say I'm going to make always ends up in one of my videos if it works well. So if it doesn't work, then it probably will end up in there anyway. 2 tins of peeled plum tomatoes. I got 2 tomato puree, and I've just noticed we've got 2 coffee because there's only, what was it, 10 in there, so I've got 2 of those. So fridge wise, we got some of this reduced fat soft cheese. There was something I was making with this and I can't remember what it is, but if I remember when I do my meal plan, I'll let you know. Some 30% less fat British mature cheddar, 2 packs of the lighter cheese triangles. I just discovered these recently, go amazingly in omelettes, by the way. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that. Really, really good. Some halloumi, because halloumi is life. Smoked ham trimmings. These are really good. £1.89 for 400 grams. And it's supposed to be all the offcuts, but as you can see, that's not an offcut at all. They are just proper sliced like smoked ham. So that's really good for that price. I've got 4 pints of milk, 2 lots of squash, so we've got an orange, summer fruits, they're double strength, no added sugar, 4 tins of baked beans. I got 2 unsweetened almond milk because we like this in coffee and also porridge, 2 fajita dinner kits which we're going to have with the corn pieces, and I might do mine and Steve's. Instead of having the wraps, I think we'll do ours in like the romaine lettuce and kind of lay it along it with a little bit of cheese maybe, just to cut out the wrap. Some garlic and coriander naan because I'm going to be making a butternut squash and chicken curry. That's another one I'll definitely put up because that's such a nice recipe. Some free range eggs, a loaf of wholemeal bread. We're just really liking the smaller kind of thinner bread at the moment. I think it's just, I don't know, it just goes better for toast and it goes crispier, so we're liking that, and it's really cheap. 12 white rolls because I thought I was going to be able to get the southern fried fish burgers that someone recommended, but they didn't have them, but I got the rolls before I got there, so we'll use them for lunches and things. Raisin and almond granola. I've got some of these popcorn bars which I've never tried or seen before. So they're peanut and sunflower seed bars, and you get 6 and they were only 99p, so I thought give those a go. Some takeaway milk chocolate biscuity things. Some breakfast biscuits. These were reduced to 49p and you get 8 packs of 3 biscuits in there, so I thought that was really good for 49p, and they're the milk and cereal flavour. And last but not least, some pink and whites. Me and Steve used to have these years ago, like when we first met. I don't quite know why, like it wasn't a date thing or anything, we just used to buy them with our shop, and what we would do is take one out, put it in the microwave for 10 seconds, they puff up and then they go really sticky and gooey because they're like marshmallow. They really are amazing. I mean, they're nice anyway as a snack, but trust me, microwave it for 10 seconds and then try it, you will love it. So that is all I got in Aldi, and ours actually came to £80. I did get my parents a few bits, but what I spent was £80, so not too bad. Even though I wasn't impressed with the overall selection, I've got enough here to sort out my meals and things for the next week, you know, and I can add to it from what I've already got in the fridge and freezer, use some stuff up, but not too bad. But I definitely won't be going back to that store again. So what I will do now is take you through my meal plan for next week. Right, so here is next week's meal plan. I've planned what I can, and then the rest of it, I'm just going to wing it. So I know I've got enough in to make a slow cooker butter chicken curry. This is a recipe I found on Pinterest, so it's another new one, so I will be filming that. We're going to have corn fajitas, and Steve and I will probably have lettuce cups instead of the wraps. I've put Wednesday, but that's actually going to be Thursday. The slow cooked diced beef ragu, which is another new recipe that I found on BBC Good Food, but I've mixed up the ingredients completely, but that's coming in a slow cooker video that's coming up soon. I've just left question marks on one day because who knows, it will just be whatever we can find, and if we all end up having something completely different, then so be it, or beans on toast. It's always a good one. Friday night we're going to do fish finger butties for the boys, which if you're not from the UK is basically sandwiches or rolls. I'm going to put the beer battered fish fingers in them. I'm going to try the famous skin on fries, and they probably have those with some salad or chopped like cucumber and bits. And for Steve and I saw a chili jam and halloumi wrap on Instagram the other day. So I'm going to do something along those lines, or chili jam chicken thighs with halloumi, something like that. Saturday I've got enough potatoes and bacon in the fridge to make loaded potato skins, because I've got cheese, I've got yogurt, I've got butter. Pardon you, siren. So I've loaded potato skins with salad. And then on Sunday I've also got whole roast chicken, so I can get that out. I've got some roast potatoes, or I've got potatoes, lots of veg in the fridge and freezer, and then I've also got mash in the freezer, so I can get that out as well. So that is my meal plan from my not very successful Aldi food shop. So we've definitely got enough food in, it just might be a bit of a sort of swap around week. That is it for this video. Like I said, it was a little bit of a random kind of haul. I actually got quite a lot watching it back, but it was just not successful. They are building a new Aldi locally, and I'm very excited about that because hopefully it will be better. And I love watching all these people on Instagram saying, oh, I bought this, and I'm like, I really want to try it because I really do like Aldi and I really like a lot of their products. But it was just a nightmare yesterday, it really was. So I might stick to Lidl in future until I've got my new store. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it is Victoria Folger, and if you're not already subscribed, I'd absolutely love it if you'd go and do so. And I will be back on Sunday with a what I ate in a day video, because I know loads of you have been requesting that. So I will see you on Sunday. Take care, guys.